This year has seen the world say goodbye to many beloved stars from film, music, television, and beyond. From the Oscar-winning icon Diane Keaton, whose career included Annie Hall and The Godfather, to the legendary actor-director Robert Redford, whose work spanned decades and whose influence shaped Hollywood, to rock pioneer Ozzy Osbourne, whose impact on music culture is immeasurable, 2025 has been a year of real losses. In this video, we remember those lives, look at their legacies, and reflect on what their contributions meant, not just to entertainment, but to culture. We're going to highlight some of the most notable celebrity deaths of 2025, explore their careers and impact, and consider why it matters. Let's begin our remembrance. Robert Redford, icon of film and independent cinema. Robert Redford passed away on September 16, 2025, at the age of 89, leaving behind one of the most influential legacies in modern film history. Redford first became a household name through iconic roles in classics like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, The Sting, and All the President's Men, where his presence helped define an entire era of American cinema. His talent, however, went far beyond acting. Redford proved himself a masterful director, earning an Academy Award for his directorial debut, Ordinary People, which remains a landmark in emotional storytelling. Perhaps his most transformative contribution came through his work off-screen. Redford founded the Sundance Institute and the Sundance Film Festival, cultivating a global platform for independent filmmakers. He spent decades championing original voices, new artistic visions, and stories that might never have reached audiences without his support. His commitment to indie cinema helped reshape the industry, making Sundance one of the most important festivals in the world. Beyond film, Redford was also known for his dedication to environmental causes, using his influence to advocate for conservation and sustainability. His passing marks the loss of not only a Hollywood legend, but a cultural figure who devoted his life to art, activism, and amplifying the voices of others. Val Kilmer, versatile actor and icon. Val Kilmer died on April 1, 2025, at the age of 65, after a battle with serious health issues. Kilmer was a highly versatile actor whose career spanned decades. He played everything from the rock star Jim Morrison in The Doors to the caped crusader in Batman Forever. He wasn't just a leading man, his performances were deeply layered, showing vulnerability, charisma, and range. Even as illness challenged him later in life, Kilmer never lost his spirit or his creative energy. His death is a reminder of the fragility behind the icon, a person who gave us unforgettable characters and moments on screen, but also showed bravery in facing his mortality. Kilmer leaves behind a legacy of bold roles, theatrical intensity, and a commitment to his craft, and his loss hits not just his fans, but the entire acting community. Ozzy Osbourne, heavy metal legend. Ozzy Osbourne, the founding frontman of Black Sabbath and one of rock's most iconic figures, died on July 22, 2025, at age 76. As the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy helped define the sound of heavy metal, with Black Sabbath's early albums laying the groundwork for entire generations of rockers. His solo career was also massive. He released numerous hit records, earned a devoted fan base, and became a larger-than-life personality, not just for his music, but for his memorable stage presence and willingness to push boundaries. Beyond his music, Ozzy was a pop culture figure. He embraced his wild, unpredictable persona, and his life off stage, including his reality TV career, introduced him to a whole new generation. In his later years, he battled serious health issues, yet his legacy remained indelible. He was a pioneer, a rebel, and a wildly influential artist whose work reshaped the music world. His death in 2025 is felt not just by metal fans, but by anyone who grew up hearing his voice, his riffs, and his unapologetic spirit. Diane Keaton, Hollywood icon and unconventional style legend. Diane Keaton passed away on October 11, 2025, at the age of 79. Her death came as a shock across the film world. She was beloved for her wit, her vulnerability, and her unmistakable presence both on and off screen. Known for her breakout role in Annie Hall, for which she won an Academy Award, Keaton also appeared in the Godfather trilogy and built a career that balanced comedy, romance, and dramatic depth. Keaton's legacy extends beyond her acting. She was a true original, both in her performances and her fashion. Her signature style, often featuring wide trousers, bowler hats, ties, and layered shirts, helped define a whole aesthetic of timeless androgyny. Her influence on fashion was as strong as her presence on screen. In her later years, Keaton remained active in Hollywood, continuing to take on roles that played to her strengths, characters grounded in self-awareness, humor, and emotional honesty. Her unexpected passing has prompted an outpouring of grief, not just because of the iconic films she made, but because she represented a kind of fearless authenticity. Diane Keaton didn't just act. She embodied a philosophy of being unapologetically oneself, and that's a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations. Roberta Flack, soulful voice and timeless ballad singer. Roberta Flack, the Grammy-winning singer known for her silky, deeply emotional voice, passed away on February 24, 2025, at the age of 88. She was best known for iconic songs such as The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face and Killing Me Softly with His Song, which remain timeless classics and continue to resonate with listeners around the world. These songs weren't just chart toppers. They became part of the soundtrack of generations, thanks to her expressive delivery and the way she bridged genres like soul, jazz, pop, and R&B. Flack's career wasn't just about powerful performances. She was also a classically trained pianist, which gave her a refined musical foundation and a unique compositional voice. Over the years, she used her platform in significant ways, not only through her recordings and performances, but also by giving back through education. She founded a music school and was deeply committed to nurturing young talent, believing that music could change lives and build communities. Her death marks the loss of a voice that was not only beautiful, but deeply sincere and socially conscious, whose songs taught us about love, vulnerability, and authenticity. Tatsuya Nakadai, legendary Japanese actor and cinematic giant. Tatsuya Nakadai died in 2025 at the age of 92. For more than 7 decades, he was a towering figure in Japanese cinema, starring in more than 160 films and collaborating with some of Japan's greatest directors. He delivered unforgettable performances in classics like the Human Condition trilogy and Ran, and his acting earned him deep respect not just in his home country, but across the international film community. Nakadai was celebrated not only for his talent, but for his versatility and depth. Whether he played soldiers, samurai, or conflicted moral characters, he brought a gravitas and emotional complexity to every role beyond his screen work. He was honored many times for his contributions to culture, receiving Japan's Medal with Purple Ribbon and being named a Person of Cultural Merit. With his death, the film world lost not only a legendary actor, but a bridge between classical Japanese cinema and its modern evolution. His legacy lives on in the countless films he shaped and in the generations of actors and filmmakers he inspired. Jerry Adler, veteran actor and character pillar. Jerry Adler died on August 23, 2025, at the age of 96. A longtime staple in both television and film, Adler brought warmth and gravitas to so many roles. From his memorable part on The Sopranos as Hesh Rabkin to guest turns in The Good Wife and Mad About You. His career stretched decades, and he wasn't just an actor, but a theatrical producer and director as well. Adler had a way of making every character feel real, grounded and human, and his kindness and generosity off-screen matched his powerful presence on screen. With his passing, Hollywood loses not only a workhorse of character acting, but someone who embodied the lasting spirit of a true professional. As we look back at the lives we've highlighted, we're reminded that these celebrities were more than performers. They were storytellers, artists, and cultural forces who shaped the world in ways that will long outlive them. Their voices, their films, their music, and the memories they created continue to echo through generations. Losing them in 2025 has left a noticeable absence. but their legacies remain powerful reminders of how human creativity can inspire, comfort, and connect us.